I could have sat down at his desk, walked through the desk, pounded on his computer. You're right.
Good evening, everybody. On behalf of the Recall Doyle Team, we welcome you here, and I just want to say that you really warm my heart. It's truly amazing. The grassroots you may have noticed or not noticed that we're in a bit of a media black hole. Nobody wants to acknowledge that we even exist. But we exist, don't we? Yeah. Before we get into serious stuff, let's have a little fun. I want to introduce Randy Melchert, and we're still trying to come up with a good name for him, but I'm convinced that we're going to call him the Technical Operations Consultant. And tonight he's better known as our host for Tax Hike Jeopardy!
Hello everyone, welcome tonight. How's everyone doing today? Good. Well, let's see if you get the right answer here. We're going to see how well some of you have been figuring out some of these taxes. So we're going to test your knowledge. We'll start with the red team. So we'll give you the first go. See if you got anybody here want to call out a box they're going to go for.
Rating for 64 million.
Rating for 64 million.
Can do.
Potpourri for 100 million. Ooh. Oh, no, not that. Potpourri for 100 million. All right. If you were only 1% at fault for $100 million personal injury accident,
Insurance.
instead of being responsible for 1%, you could be responsible for the whole 100 million under this synonym for combined responsibility.
Car insurance.
No. Joint and several liability. Good work, good work. 100 million more in taxes for you. 200 million for this fund for victims of hospital incidents may cause medical liability to rise. Fee hikes for 6 million. Now, many of you are wondering who won, but the fact is, we're all the losers. If you're a taxpayer, you are a loser. So, thank you for playing our game. Next up, let me hand it back to Vince.
I don't know if we actually have the version that Red Skeleton did, but we do have the version.
It's a different red scooter or something like that.
We'll do Red Scooter. This was the cheap version. We didn't have to pay for this version.
Back several years ago, when I was a kid in school, our class was reciting the Pledge of Allegiance one day, and the school principal walked in, and he stepped in front of the class, and looking real serious, he said, "I have been listening to you boys and girls recite the Pledge of Allegiance all semester, and it seems as though it's becoming monotonous. We, an individual, a committee of one, pledge, dedicate all my worldly goods to give without self-pity. Allegiance, my love and my devotion to the flag, our standard, Old Glory, a symbol of freedom. And wherever she waves, there's respect, because your loyalty has given her dignity that shouts, freedom is everybody's job. One nation, meaning, oh, so blessed by God. And now, boys and girls, let me hear you recite the Pledge of Allegiance."
This is good. So Harold, if you'd like to come up, you can all stand. Let's say the pledge together. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. The people that you see around here. When you look around and you see people that are wearing red shirts, These are all team members. These are people that put their lives on hold. It's also about you to start, because you all came here tonight. Some of you have been involved before this moment. Some of you came here tonight to be involved at this moment. Some of you are just here to this effort as a grassroots movement. You are the grassroots. Together, we are affecting change in our state of Wisconsin. This was Memorial Day week, and I just want to recognize the efforts of all of those who have served, all of those who are serving, for all of those who have been injured in the cause of freedom. Because it's because of their efforts that we sit here tonight and we enjoy the freedoms. I also want to thank someone that you don't hear thanked too often these days. Someone who has been pretty much run out of the country. There's been some efforts on a lot of people's parts to make sure that he's never mentioned. But I just want you to know that he's mentioned, and he's been mentioned from the beginning of our country. And that's our Creator God who gave us these rights.
Amen. Thank you.
I just want to say tonight, we welcome him back into our country.
Amen.